Hello everyone, this is Dragon on Awesome. I don't think you people know this, but I am a furry. And I'm proud to be a furry. Um, a lot of people have a lot of different opinions and a lot of different things that they want to discuss over furries. I can understand this. I mean, we all have different opinions and everything. But at the same time, you have to realize people are different. We have gays, straights, bis, people that want to be herms. It's mainly portrayed as a fursona, okay, which is basically how either A, someone perceives themselves as a furry, or how they role play with it, okay? It doesn't mean that that's them. And also, furries don't necessarily have conflict with bestiality. Okay, that's a big thing people need to get through their heads. Bestiality and anthropomorphism are two different things. Okay, bestiality means you like animals. You like to screw animals. Okay, go to your girlfriend. You're screwing an animal. She's a mammal. I mean, in all technicality, you have to look at it like that. Um, but yes, anthropomorphism is a fascination with anthro-like beings, or a mixture between humans and animals. Maybe as divine beings, maybe as just something interesting. Um, there's a lot of people arguing about furries and how they. How do I say this? Hmm. Well, there's also one that I found out recently that I was looking into was the God hates furries. It's a religious debate. Do you know what happens in religious debates? Everyone walks home pissed and still believes the same thing that they believe in. That's a religious debate. Have you ever heard of a religious war? I'm pretty sure if you went to high school, you've heard of religious war. Religious war is where two different cultures, or people with two different religions have a conflict, and they fight and they fight hundreds upon thousands. There was one, I think it was the 40 Years' War. I can't remember exactly because I wasn't much of a history person. But okay, anyway, they fought and thousands upon thousands died. But you know what? They walked away with the exact same religion that they started with. There's no point to it. People need to start to understand that. No matter what kind of conflict you have, it's not gonna freaking stop. It's the, I mean, say for example, crude way of saying it, you go out and you pick a religion and there's a war and everyone of that other religion dies. Okay, everyone of that religion dies. Okay, you still have the memory of it, and somewhere along the lines you're going to gripe about it, and someone's going to agree with the opinions of that person or that religion. Okay, that's just the way it is. It's the memory of it. As long as we have other different opinions, we're going to gripe about things. I mean, it's not just with furries. It's you have to be open-minded about it. You actually have to take everything in and look at it as a perspective, and either agree or or do not agree, and just look at it as a whole. Races, black and whites. Okay, that's the big one. That's the big race in America that everyone likes to go over. Personally, I had best friends that were black when I was younger. Okay, it's stereotyping that takes these people to the ground. First of all, if you want to judge someone, get to know them, see how they are, and then judge them if you can, if you want to. We all make judgments. Just by looking at someone by their appearance, you judge them without knowing it. It's almost subliminal. But at the same time, it's you need to understand that it's not just that person because they're this, they're that, okay? Just because this person's black, they're not going to steal your car or something. No, okay? There are people that do that, yeah, but at the same time, don't generalize it as the entire fucking race, okay? It's stupid. It's being stupid to judge something like that. Okay, if you have a friend and he takes stuff from you and you're like, oh, well, his whole family is thieves or something, you're judging his entire family based on his choices. You see how stupid that is? He makes a choice and his entire family is judged by it when they may not agree with it. Okay, do you see how ridiculous the arguments are? Okay, I'm a furry, I'll admit that, and I'm glad to be a furry. I have interest in anthropomorphics. I like the way they look. Not in a sexual manner. I like the way they look because of, well, it's just the way they are. They're different. I like that, okay? But at the same time, it's just like people's genders, people's sexualities, what they go with it as, their orientation, you know, you don't judge the entire freaking race by that. Okay, you don't, or the entire group, you don't judge them by that. Just because I'm white doesn't mean that I'm like this really brainy person or that I'm this really proper person or anything like that. Quit thinking of it in stereotyping and get to know the people before you judge them. If you meet someone that's white or black and they do something that's stupid and you hate them for it, yeah, you may disagree with that person, but you're not you don't want to judge everyone over it. Get to know individuals. We're all different. We all agree on some basis. I agree with people because of the fact that, I want to. I want to see how they look at things, why they look at it like that. Okay, yeah, if you don't understand something, you're afraid of it. That's true, but it's childish to really be afraid of something and not try to understand it. Um, I can tell you that if, for out of all reasoning, a werewolf breaks into my house and stands there. He doesn't necessarily kill anyone. He just stands there and he looks really fucking evil, maniacal, like he was going to rip someone apart. Okay? Until he shows me that he's going to do that, I don't have anything against him. Looks are deceiving. Don't judge a book by its cover. We've been taught that in kindergarten for centuries. And people, well, not centuries, but hundreds of years. And people still don't let that sink in. It's not just the exception of people around you. It's the exception. It's everything. There's no exception to it. Don't judge a book by its cover. Okay? We all eat. We all crap. We all go to the bathroom and everything. We take showers. We all have hair. We all have skin. Okay? It's retarded to judge people like that and to judge them about it. Let's see, what else can I say about this? Rambling on about something. I'm not necessarily aggravated about people's opinions, but I am very saddened by the fact that they refuse to see every angle. I like to see every angle. That's why I'm very open-minded, because I like to see how other people react. For some reason, I like to get to know people and see who they are. It's like looking at someone as a puzzle. I want to know, what makes them who they are. Not as a bad thing, but just out of curiosity, okay? You, you have to be able to look at things and be able to figure out what it is. Just because there's someone that looks some way or does something doesn't necessarily mean everyone does that. That's like saying because little Ronnie decided that he wanted to stab this kid, that the entire village is crazy and wants to stab other kids. It's ridiculous. You try to put People try to put words and stuff in like religion as a debate or something like that. I like to take in all religions. I like to see it all from different angles. So, God says to basically love and not hate. He doesn't want us to, he knows we'll disagree, but he wants us to cope with it. Okay, because if we could do great things if we could just get our heads out of this and go through it. I mean, it's like, well, I guess you could, in a form of it, look at the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still. I thought that was a pretty good perspective of it. It shows you that at a time of great need, people will band together and change and do something important. We need to learn to do that, or else we're just going to fall apart. But thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed or agree with this video. If you don't, oh well. I'm just here to say something. So, have a good one, everybody, and I hope all your days and everything go well. And I hope this brought a little bit of understanding to you. Thank you.